Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2000 is a cinematic masterpiece that stands as one of the greatest historical epics ever made. With its stunning visuals, intense action, and emotionally gripping storyline, the film captures the essence of ancient Rome while delivering a universal tale of vengeance, honor, and redemption. Anchored by unforgettable performances from Russell Crowe and Joaquin, Gladiator excels on every level, combining compelling character arcs, a riveting central conflict, and a breathtaking third act that cements its legacy as a modern classic. There are very few movies that are as good to watch 20 years after their release as they were the first time you saw them. Gladiator is easily one of those movies. It captures that emotional vein that any good movie should do and reels you in, making you feel more and more invested with each passing scene. At the heart of Gladiator is its protagonist, Maximus Decimus Meridius, played with raw intensity and nuance by Russell Crowe. Maximus is a general at the height of his power, deeply loyal to the aging emperor Marcus Aurelius. Crowe portrays him as a man of honor and principle, a leader beloved by his men, and a devoted family man. His charisma is undeniable, but it's his vulnerability and humanity that make him truly memorable. When his loyalty is betrayed and his family is brutally murdered, Maximus transforms from a noble general into a vengeful gladiator, stripped of everything except his will to survive and his desire for vengeance and justice. This evolution makes him one of the most relatable and compelling heroes in modern cinema, a man driven not by ambition but by love and loss. Opposite Maximus stands Commodus, played with chilling brilliance by Joaquin. Commodus is the film's antagonist, a manipulative and unstable heir to the throne who murders his father to claim the empire. Phoenix brings a terrifying complexity to Commodus, portraying him as both ruthless and deeply insecure. He is a man desperate for love and validation, particularly from his father, but consumed by jealousy and resentment. Commodus's hatred for Maximus is personal, stemming not just from fear of being overthrown, but also from his knowledge that Maximus embodies the virtues he can never possess. The contrast between Maximus's integrity and Commodus's depravity creates a powerful dynamic, making their rivalry both personal and symbolic. It's a battle between honor and corruption, strength and cowardice, and ultimately, good and evil. The conflict between Maximus and Commodus is the driving force of the film, and it is constructed in a way that makes it easily relatable to the audience. The central conflict in a movie is the one thing that has to establish itself into the emotional state of the audience. This relies heavily on characters that are well developed, that are easy to like and despise. After Commodus seizes power and orders Maximus's execution, the general narrowly escapes and finds himself enslaved, forced to fight as a gladiator in the brutal arenas of the Roman Empire. The combat scenes are one of the most gripping elements in the film, showcasing Scott's masterful skill in direction and Russell Crowe's physicality and performance. The arena becomes a stage for Maximus's growing power as he rises from obscurity to become a crowd favorite, earning the nickname the Spaniard. His journey is one of resilience and defiance as he uses the very system that enslaved him to challenge the man who betrayed him. What sets Gladiator apart from other historical epics is its emotional depth and thematic richness. The film explores timeless themes of power, loyalty, and the cost of vengeance, grounding its larger-than-life story in deeply human struggles. Maximus's quest for justice is not just about revenge, but about reclaiming his identity and honoring the memory of his family. His arc is one of redemption, as he transitions from a man consumed by grief and rage to someone who finds peace in fulfilling his desire for revenge. One of the most powerful motivations for any main character is one that is premised on family. When Commodus orders the murder of Maximus's wife and young son, we already knew and understood what they meant to Maximus. Early in the film, he recites the exact number of days and hours he has been away from them, establishing his powerful motivation, the love for his family, a motivation that is universal in its appeal. When that is taken away from him, it sets the story in motion, and with it, our desire for him to seek vengeance for their murder. The film's third act is a masterclass in storytelling, bringing the conflict to a thrilling and emotionally satisfying climax. By this point, Maximus has become a symbol of resistance, a hero not just to the gladiators but to the Roman people. The citizens of Rome have become disillusioned with the iron-fisted rule of Commodus and inspired by Maximus, a gladiator in open defiance. The final confrontation between Maximus and Commodus in the Colosseum is as much a battle of wills as it is a physical fight. Commodus, desperate to prove his superiority, manipulates the fight in his favor, but Maximus's determination and love for his family, the one thing that still drives him, gives him the strength to persevere. Even as he succumbs to his wounds, Maximus emerges as the true victor. His death a poignant sacrifice that inspires the people and restores order to the empire. Beyond its characters and story, Gladiator excels in every technical and artistic aspect. The film's production design is breathtaking, recreating ancient Rome with meticulous detail and grandeur. From the awe-inspiring Colosseum to the dusty battlefields and lush landscapes, the world of Gladiator feels authentic and immersive. Scott's direction is both epic and intimate, balancing sweeping action sequences with quiet, emotional moments that give the story weight and resonance. Hans Zimmer's score is another standout element, blending haunting vocals and powerful orchestral arrangements to create a soundscape that perfectly complements the film's tone. The music elevates every scene, from the triumphant battles to the poignant moments of reflection, adding an emotional dimension that lingers long after the credits roll. The film's pacing is nearly flawless, building tension and emotional investment with each scene. The combat scenes are visceral and intense, choreographed with precision and shot in a way that emphasizes their brutality and chaos. Yet these moments of action are balanced by quieter scenes of introspection and dialogue, allowing the characters to breathe and the audience to connect with their struggles. One of Gladiator's greatest achievements is its ability to resonate on both a personal and epic scale. It is a story about one man's journey, but it also speaks to universal truths about human nature and the complexities of power. Maximus's refusal to compromise his values, even in the face of death, is a testament to the enduring appeal of heroism and integrity. Commodus, on the other hand, serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the corrosive effects of fear and insecurity. The supporting cast also deserves recognition, particularly Connie Nielsen as Lucilla, Commodus's sister, who is caught between her loyalty to her family and her desire to protect her son and support Maximus. Derek Jacobi and Oliver Reed bring gravitas to their roles and represent the political intrigue of Rome, adding layers of complexity to the narrative. Gladiator is not without its historical inaccuracies, but these liberties serve the story rather than detract from it. The film is less concerned with being a perfect recreation of history and more focused on capturing the spirit of the time. Its themes of corruption, resistance, and the struggle for justice are as relevant today as they were in ancient Rome, making it a timeless tale that transcends its setting. Gladiator remains a masterpiece that continues to captivate audiences and solidify its place as one of the greatest films of all time. It's a movie that everyone who likes well-put-together stories and beautifully filmed scenes should take the time to see.